Hello everybody. You have found my YouTube channel, hopefully through some means, and that's why you're watching. I just wanted to trying to put up this video that's hopefully going to be fairly short, just kind of talking about Warframe, talking about my kind of experience, where I'm coming at from it, talking about my relationship to this game, because not a lot of YouTubers super do that, and that's fine. This is something that I'll do repeatedly, is say a behavior I notice, and then say, that's fine, I'm not dissing on anyone. And that's true. I don't think you need to be out and proud and open about, I've been playing the game for this long. That's not necessarily the point that I'm trying to make here either. Just give you an idea of my experience, where I'm at with the game, what I love about it, what I love doing. So, I will check. You'll still be looking at Warframe, but I'm going to go to the Warframe forums. I made my Warframe account June 28th, 2015. I looked into this because I was in a Mika Rivers stream, and she was talking about Delirium, and I was like, huh, I feel like Delirium has kind of always been a useless material. And so I wanted to look into it. I joined, like, I want to say a month or so after Delirium was added. I don't remember because it's been a while, but something along those lines. I remember when I was still playing, the launcher still had the Tubin of Gore launcher screen. Going to try and show it to you because I remember it quite well. Okay. Click this on. So you can see Tubin of Gore. I want to say it was something akin to this. It was definitely, there's definitely, Grenier off to one side, in the tanks. Anyway, point is, I've been playing this game for a long time. I remember when I started playing Mesa was the newest Warframe. Just been added with Allied V and Mutualist Allied V, and that whole quest had just been added. So I'm a certified old head at this point. I am, as you can see up here, MR25. Grinding out MR is cool. I don't super like doing it because I don't spend like a super whole lot of money on the game, and so here, maybe I go a little slower, show things. You can kind of see my collection of weapons, what I have accrued over the years. Like, it's difficult for me to have fun, like, just picking up a weapon, grinding it to MR30, and then trashing it if I don't like it now. Primarily because, would you believe, there's a lot of weapons I like in this game, and so I end up going, oh, what a cool weapon. Oh, I can't wait to see, what builds there are for this. And then I keep it, and then I find out, yeah, it's the 50th single shot pistol to have come out of this game. It isn't all that great. I mean, you can notice here, I still have the Velox because I like the Velox. I think it's a fun weapon, and I haven't yet taken the time to farm Velox Prime. And so it's not something I really like, which is why I'm not like legendary rank 2 or something, whatever the highest is now. It's been a bit of a struggle just to get up to MR25 in terms of my willpower and devotion to the game. Point of this video, just to kind of show off my account, talk about Warframe, talk about stuff. So, I'm going to load into a mission. One of my favorite missions. So I like Mott. Back when I was playing, we still had organ keys. Mott, which is the T4 Void Survival, didn't exist. It was just, here's your T4 key. You go to the T4 key tile, and that's just what you do. Also, first couple of videos, tell me if my audio feels off, because still experimenting with that. I'm playing Mag because Mag was my starting frame. I love Mag. I have been a Mag main throughout the years. even during the drought, I remember feeling highly vindicated because there's a YouTuber, I don't know if he still makes videos, I haven't really kept up as much as I would prefer to, named Life of Rio. And I remember, this whole, now it's called Magnetize, it used to be called Bullet Attractor, and it was for third ability, but the whole putting Polarize, or Magnetize, on a doorway and then just that's your mode of defense as mag was something I had figured out a long time before it was popularized. Not trying to say I came up with it or anything, of course, just it's a thing I was doing before it became super popularized because I'm a big mag player, and I was determined to make mag good. And so it was funny because Life of Rio came out with a video that was like, everybody's sleeping on mag, and I felt so vindicated by it. But yeah, Mott is, to this day, I have friends that, like, I have people who play Warframe with me who the only thing they want to do is hop into Avoid Survival, and, oh, what a beautiful thing to see, sorry. Hop into Avoid Survival and just tear it up for an hour if we can. I remember, even to this day, the Ak Magnus, I used the normal Ak Magnus for years, that's why I have the Hive Light skin, because I just loved the guns. And so, the Prime came out and I was very pleased. Oh, hello, Gianni. Sorry, I like him. Oh wow, the sergeant? He's the one you decided to pick? Okay. Fun fact, I've never built the war, because this motherfucker... Ah, there he is. Invalid target. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, where are you, bud? But yeah, Stalker has never dropped the war blueprint for me. I don't know... It would have been really funny if it had dropped just then. I don't know if, like, there's something bugged, or if I misunderstand how you're supposed to get the war blueprint, but it's never dropped. I think I looked recently, and I could make 4 broken wars if I wanted, but not a single war. I'm gonna head out of here whenever it hits 5 minutes, but I'm gonna keep talking until then. Vor. This is a real double whammy. It's so sad because I played first when, like, Kubers and pets could still permadie, and so my first Kubro, I think her name was Locomotive. I still have, I wonder, hold on, can I? Nope, okay. I should still have one of her DNA imprints, but she permadied because my interest in the game fell off. And so I just wasn't playing for a month. And, well, if you played back then, you know what that means.
They are being led by
Prophet, an impostor who knows not the secrets of the void.
I was cut in half, destroyed.
Oh boy, Vor. Is there? Hold on. Oh hey, it worked. Wonderful.
Is making progress.
Obviously now a T4 Void is like nothing, but back in the day, I remember when Ivara came out, people just AFKing in these missions for 24 hours straight because you could just sit and prowl and as enemies would walk by, if they were unaggroed and they were walking slow enough, you could loot life support off of them. And so you like click in every hour, half an hour, and maybe kill a guy or two, hit a life support tower, but you just like people were posting 24-hour AFK videos, and it was something that was really interesting at the time because like no, you like couldn't do that. Uh, the scope of the game and what you could do with it was so different back then that that was just not a possibility. And so, oh here, this is my whatchamacallit, but I can hop over to my orbiter, show that off some. And so, like sometimes I come in here and I'm like, wow, I remember when this was here and there was no back, you know? Here I can look in Duke Caesar, that's from one of my friends. Duke is, I believe, one of my Kubros. Ripley, car, van. Do I keep it? I guess I may have used it on one of my Kubros. But yeah, you can see, I didn't go through it earlier. All of my guys. Duke is one of my friends. You can see I have all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff here. All kinds of stuff. I try to keep my orbiter decorated because I think it's fun because, again, I used to play when you couldn't, like, there wasn't, like, decorating your orbiter wasn't a thing, and if it wasn't to this extent. Yep. Operator room. All of the posters and such. Oh, I never noticed that before. Huh. Anyway, point just being that I want to give some frame of reference. I'm not a super meta guy. Half the time I get how mechanics worked confused with how they worked like years and years and years ago. So I don't want to come across like I'm the guy to come to for meta builds. For builds that you can take into, level cap in void cascades or things like that. Voids that can easily sweep Elite Deep Archimedia and Temporal Archimedia, things like that. That's not what I'm going for. I'm going for vibes and fun. And so vibes and fun are what I'm going for. You can see I have this really unintentionally feels like flexing. I got Targus Prime more recently because I wasn't around for Mag Prime's access, and so I really wanted the armor. Verve is from a Linking Gear Twitch account thing. These are the colors. This is in the comments if you're an old head. If you know, you know, and make a post about it. Deca Heirloom, I mean, obviously, if you saw that, but this does intentionally kind of feel like an account flex, but I hope you understand it isn't. Same colors here, should be. No Syandana. No sigils. Here are some of the interesting sigils I have, in case you would like to, confirm how old my account is. I was there for Rathum. I think this is from the original Plague Star run. It might have been from the second one. I was there for Hostile Mergers. Oh, that's the Amalgam one. Yeah. I want to say this Acolyte one is from the original one where the Acolytes were first introduced. Boy, that was a crazy time. Obviously the Heirloom helmet, but I love the Alata skin. I love the deluxe skin. My second is just pure deluxe skin because it's so great. And this is, my third. I'm not going to bloat the video by showing these. If people want them, I'll post them somewhere. I will link below my DeviantArt and my Twitter and Blue Sky, all of that stuff. I hardly post to everything, but I do occasionally post. I do occasionally do the occasional post. And so, especially to DeviantArt is kind of my comfort zone, even though it's taken over by Zionists and slowly turning into an AI hellscape. But I don't know, I feel like the harder I fight, the further into the tar pit I fall. So yeah, I think that'll do it for now. See all of you later, I suppose.